Hey everyone, this video is going to serve as a demonstration on how to use the website and also how to use certain commands on the server itself. It's a highly requested video, mainly from players who are very new to the game and to the multiplayer community. If you already know some of the very basic commands, I would say skip into this video. If you don't, just watch it and it'll probably answer a lot of questions that you have about the server and about Minecraft itself. So the first thing I want to do is go over the website. Now the website's address is www.creepercraftmc.com. So once you navigate to that page, you'll get this layout. So what you want to do is create an engine account, and if you haven't, and you're just going to go to the top right hand side and click register. And if you do have an account, you just hit login, and there you go. So the first thing I want to show is the rules. If you hit the rules tab, it'll just bring you to the rules page. This is pretty updated, I'm pretty sure. Just basic common sense things, really. The server info tab gives you the server and the TeamSpeak status. If you don't know what TeamSpeak is, it's kind of like Skype, except you're on a push-to-talk basis instead of straight out just talking. And then it also gives you the player status. So there's 12 players on right now, and it also tells you who, just in case you want to check if your friend's online. And the TeamSpeak status is right here. The Dyn map. The Dyn map's really important because it shows you the server map. So here's a spawn. And if you click this white little tab here, it'll pull out. So it's on the right hand side. It shows you all of the worlds. Now for me, since I'm administrator, I get to see all the worlds. It might look a little different because I've disabled certain worlds such as PvP. But let's say, for example, I want to go see the PvE regular, which is basically where everyone is at. I'll see that there's 2 players over here, and I can also see their home. This is convenient if you want to see where your home is located. Maybe you lost your home, or maybe you want to see where spawn is, or where the public mine is, which is actually conveniently close to the spawn area. Alright, so that's the Dyn map. The next thing is the ranks. This tab can show you the player ranks, which shows you all the donor ranks that we have, and the free player ranks. And this tab also shows you how you can earn a free lower rank, earn a free donor rank. It shows you the donors. It shows you a donor list, a member list, and the staff list. Just in case you're not familiar with the staff, you can just come on this page and it'll show you all the staff. The forum tab, the forum's really essential if you want to communicate with your community, it's really important. I would stress, just so you can maybe find friends on the server, maybe somebody that has a common interest, or if you run into trouble with maybe a griefer, or you spot a hacker, or if you experience a bug or whatnot. I mean, we have certain topics that just fit the, just find the one that fits your topic and put it in there, and an admin will get to it whenever they can. The other thing is the chat. The chat's basically basically serves as a way to talk on the server without actually being on the server. And then we have a screenshot gallery. If you want to show something off, maybe your house or a certain build, you can put them in the screenshot gallery. The vote tab is kind of like this side over here. It's the voting links, except it's basically an official page for the voting links, and it tells you what you get, so your rewards and whatnot. So if you don't know what voting does, it basically helps the server out a lot, getting new players and getting more noticed. It also benefits you because you get a lot of rewards voting. And then the last thing is the donor shop. So if you're interested in donating, we have a variety of donor ranks available. If you don't know what they get, you can just click it and it'll give you a short synopsis of what it gives. Or you could just scroll down and you can check out the player ranks and it shows you exactly what you get. We also have kits for PvP or just for PvE, faction power boost. And if you don't want that, there's money at a reasonable price that you can either get with points, which you get from voting, or you can buy it with cash. So that was it for the website portion. Now we're going to actually move on to the server portion. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is get onto the server. That's server.creepercraftmc.com. So once you're on, we're just going to start with the basics just in case you're a relatively new player to servers. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is set your home. So what you're going to type is set home. Usually it just sets your first home if you're just a default player. But if you're a VIP, you get a number of homes. It depends on what VIP you are. For example, VIP 1 gets to set 3 homes, whereas VIP 8 gets about 24, I believe. So if you have a VIP, what you do is set home space and then the name basically of your home. So let's say I want to name this Valley. So it would say that I have already set my home. So let's go over here, and if I type in Home Valley, I should be teleported back to here. So that's how you set your home. The next thing is how to use the our chest lock plugin. So what you basically have to do is just put down a chest and it creates it automatically. It locks it for you. You don't have to put, it's not lock it, you don't have to put a sign on it and you know all that. You just put a chest down and it locks it for you anyways. Doesn't matter how many chests really. However, there is restrictions in certain worlds. For example, PvP, there is no chest protection for the simple fact that there's raiding allowed and griefing and trolling and all that stuff. So if you don't like that, you're more than welcome to come to the PvE world where that's not allowed. And the next thing is how to set a faction up. So right now I have my faction, I think. Let's see. It's FF to look at your faction. So yeah, my faction starter. To create a faction though, all you have to do is do /F space and then create, and then within these little brackets that I'm just putting would be your name, would be your faction's name. So let's say I wanted to create one that was like flowers, I don't know. Then that would mean that my faction is going to be named Flowers. To create the description, which is kind of optional, you just put F desk or description, you can write it out. And then, you know, the description would be where the brackets are, obviously. So if I put, I don't know, test, the description when somebody walks past your faction would be test. So for example, if I come over here, I'm pretty sure this is unclaimed. It would say like wilderness or something. Yeah, see wilderness. And then if I come close, it would say a starting faction for new players. So that would be my description. So this is the name of the faction and then the description. So another thing would be, if you don't like factions, you can set up townie. I'm more comfortable with factions, but a lot of players prefer townie. And if you do prefer townie, we have that on the server as well. So if you're not familiar with townie, you basically create a townie or a town and you can set your mayors, your citizens, all that stuff. So what you do is just T for help and it walks you through the whole thing really. So I think to start a new one, you do T create. So you just type T create and then the name. To get money on the server, so the next thing, to check your balance first, you go with /bal. So let's say that's a lot of money. Yeah, that would be my balance. And let's say you didn't have money and you wanted some. There's 3 options really. You could do /jobs. Oh, /jobs, and it would give you a list of things in the jobs plugin that you can do. So I mean, you could do /jobs browse and see what kind of, you know, jobs are available, what you like or whatnot, and it gives you a decent amount of money. That's the first option. The second option would be to I scrolled up too much. Okay, the second option would be to vote. Voting gives you about 150 cash per vote link, and there's a lot of voting links, so I mean, you can get a substantial amount of money. Money isn't necessary to have. It's, I guess, you know, if you want to buy a certain type of like wool or I don't know, block or something from the shop, you don't need money. You can get everything by yourself. But I guess some players prefer money for, you know, just reasons. And then the last option is purchasing it. You can go to the website like I showed in earlier and go to the donor shop, and it should be there. One of the tabs says money, so you can reasonable amounts, so that's another way. So let's move on to donor basics. So that was regular people, regular members. If you have a donor rank, you have a lot more offered to you than okay. You have a lot more offered to you than regular players, although regular players do have a lot of things offered. But donors have a little bit more, as a thank you, obviously, for supporting the server. So donors, like I said, I covered how to set multiple homes, so it's just set home space, and then the name, you want to name your home, and how do you use the block protection for your chests, how to set a faction, how to set bounty, all that. So what we're gonna do now is something a little bit easy, but I mean, this video is kind of for like newer players. Not everyone's like an expert at Minecraft, so alright, so the first thing you want to do is remember that you have color chat now. Color chat, it uses a special format, so basically it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to A, B, C, D, E, and F. I believe it's, I mean, don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure 1 is dark blue, 2 is light, or 2 is green, 3 is, I don't know, I'm not gonna explain all them, but if you want to know all the color schemes, just Google Minecraft formatting codes and they're all there. So basically, let's say I wanted to say hello in blue. I would do ampersand 1 and then hello. So all together. And then my chat would come out as hello. Let's say I wanted to do it in red. Or not red. Let's do something a little bit more bright. I wanted to do it in light green. So it's and A, which is light green. So this is basically what's going to make it the color, and A. And then whatever I want to put, just hello. And it would say hello. Alright, so that's the basics of how to use color chat. There's a lot more. There's you can italicize your words, you can make them bold. A lot of, you know, stuff to chat. So it makes it, you know, pretty and whatnot. Alright, so for some donor ranks, I think it's VIP 3, you can create signs. A lot of people don't know how to create signs, mainly because this is kind of like an admin thing. But just to create, it's signs that already exist. For example, like warp. Let's say only admins can create warps. You unfortunately can't, because it would be like way too much files in the FTP for me. But you can put down a sign for a existing warp. So let's say I wanted to do warp. What's a warp that already exists? PV world. That's a warp that already exists. Right? So if I click this, it should take me to this world. And it does. See? So that's basically how you create a warp sign. For other donors, there's you have access to /fly, which makes you fly. Let's say if I was in game mode 0. I can't fly, right? I take fall damage. If I do /fly though, it says my fly mode is enabled. So I can basically fly. And if I drop down, I take no fall damage. You also have /heal and /god, I think, for VIP 3. So for those of you who don't know how to use /feed, it's satisfied my appetite. And let's say I have 2 hearts missing, so if I do /heal, it automatically heals me. Okay, the next thing is a little bit for the more advanced, or not more advanced, the higher VIPs, which is VIP 4 through 8. So let's say you have VIP 4. If you're in the donor world, so let's just go there. PV donor world. It's only PV donor world. It's not PvP. You can do game mode. So what you're gonna type in is /game mode 1, and it turns you, or it takes you into creative mode. Alright, so at spawn. So let's say I wanted to go to the PvP arena. Right? Okay. So we're at the PvP arena. You can either... These kits are available only in the PvP arena. You can't get them in any other world. So it's pretty straightforward. Just come here and click one. Say if I was VIP 1, I would get the VIP 1 kit. I think, yeah, VIP 1 kit, and then if I was VIP 8, I would get the VIP 8 kit. And then there's also premium kits, which you can purchase on the website. So let's see. This is a good time, I guess, to test out these. Alright, so the archer kit gives you enchanted red leather. I'm getting off topic, but whatever. Warrior class gives you all this. It's pretty decent. And then tank gives you like all of this good stuff. Alright, so that's the kits. These are premium kits, but all VIPs get these kits. It doesn't matter if you're 1 or 8, you get a kit. You even get actually, you even get a kit if you're default. It's not that great of a kit, but it's still a kit. And trusted, actually, our highest rank, gets a pretty cool kit. It gets like a mixture of all this cool stuff. Alright, so let's go on to... Alright, let me go to PV world. Alright, so... Not PV world. Donor world, right? Yes. Alright, so... Let's go to a random location. Yes, okay. Alright, so let's see. We're in the PV donor world. This means we can have game mode, right? And we have access to something called power tool. Pretty sure we do. Still, I didn't take it out. But how do you use this? First off, I'm going to start with super pickaxe though. Alright, so you're going to do /super pickaxe. And then you're going to type area, and then the area consists of either 1 to 5. 1 being smaller, 5 being bigger. So if I wanted to do an area of 5, it's going to give me... There you go. So what this basically does is it destroys the same type of block within a radius of, I guess, 5? Something like that. Maybe it's 5 by 5. See? It's a pretty powerful tool. I would not recommend using it on your house, but more so something like taking away hedges, or I don't know, needed stuff, or like, I don't know, let's say I didn't want all this stone, I just do that. I mean, it creates a pretty smooth surface. It's pretty powerful though, so I might nerf it. Not gonna lie. Alright, so that's super pickaxe. Another thing is a power tool. Alright, so let me disable that. To disable it, it's just // a power tool can be binded to almost anything, I believe. Mostly I use a stick. So I have a stick. So what you do is power tool, right? And then alright, so let's say I want to do a power tool. So this power tool basically works as a tool. How do I explain this? Okay, it's a tool that does a command, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's say I want to do power tool and the command smite, right? So anywhere I click, it's gonna smite, right? Let's spawn little piggies in. See if they turn into pigmen. Oh, they do. Okay. Alright, so that's basically what it does. There's a variety of like commands you can use with it. I mean, you could do /heal. I mean, I think this is only for VIP 6 through 8. I'm not sure. I'd have to check on that. You can also check on it on the website through player ranks. But it's pretty cool, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with power tool. Power tool's fun. Like I could do slap Halo Fano, right? One of the builders. So I just repeatedly spam this, which isn't a good idea, but yeah, it slaps Halo a lot. And he angrily comes. But yeah, power tool is pretty cool. If you do abuse it though, obviously it's gonna get nerfed or it's gonna be taken away. So, you know, use it responsibly. All right. So the next thing is the fix command, which is I think, let's see, power or VRP 6. So if I do. Gosh. Alright. So if I'm in game mode 0. So let's say I took down this tree, right? Taking down this tree. Oh no, let's pretend my axe is like almost dead. I have the ability to do /fix. So you really don't need no more tools. That's VIP 6. For VIP 7, you can repair your enchanted tools. So let's say you're playing legit and you want to repair your efficiency 4 that took you forever to get. You can do so. You can just do /fix on it. It's pretty convenient. Alright. So something that, let's clear this. Alright, something that VIP 8 gets, which is pretty special, is the /I command. So the /I command basically gives you an item. So if I did /I, and then you have to know the name, the numeric,
it's
or
6
the
o'clock.
item name, or you have to know the number of the item. So I want to do a grass block. So I'm going to do /I 2, and then I want, let's say I just want 13. Gives me 13 of these blocks. Now this command is only available in certain worlds. For example, I'm pretty sure only donor world, because it does get abused. So it's pretty nifty though. Another thing would be /enchant. Now, I did mention enchanting or fixing enchanted stuff, but how exactly do you enchant? Well, the answer is just /enchant. And it gives you, it even, you know, just put the command in and it even gives you like a direction. You do /enchant space, right? And I want to do efficiency. So I'll type in efficiency. And then efficiency has like on number range. So it can be efficiency 1 to efficiency 5, I believe. Vanilla. So I'd say I do like efficiency 3. So my pickaxe should be enchanted to efficiency 3, and it is. Alright? So basically anything that can be enchanted, you can enchant. So a relatively new plugin, I believe, is Sign Edit. So let's say I just put hi. Oops, I want to change that to hello. So I just do Sign Edit space the line number, which is line 1, and then my text. And let's say I wanted to do it in green again. So I just do this and I'd punch it, and there you go. VIP8s have access to /time. So what this does is you can set it to day or night. So I want to set this to day. I already did that. So all you have to do is time day, time night, and it sets it to night. There's also /v, which hides you from everything really. It says even here, you are completely invisible to normal users and hidden from in-game commands. So nobody can see you. You're invisible. That's to avoid other players if you want, or you just want to build or something. There's a /jump command, which teleports you through and through. It's kind of like a compass. It's kind of like the compass. And there is a very powerful command called /mob. So what I can do is /mob. There's a skeleton. Let's make him not alone. Spawn 10 skeletons. I think the maximum number that you can the maximum number you can spawn is 15. So yeah, that's basically all I had to show. If you need any more help, you can ask an admin, or you can even Google. That's really your best option if you don't understand something. Again, this video kind of served more as a helper for very new players to Minecraft, really. But yeah, if this is your first time viewing the channel, you can rate, comment, subscribe. And if you want to check out the server, it's server.creepercraftmc.com, and the website is www.creepercraftmc.com. Peace.